taps, coffee brews, we're like, here we go. I'm the broken baker, chat's coming in slow. Lawyers pace, jury sits, the room hums alive. Leaning forward, screens glowing, this is where we thrive. Extreme fun, roll real. Chat's the heartbeat, loud and clear. Trials come and go, but we stay near. Crimes up, crimes down, you're always here. Drops, lawyer jumps, tension spikes, we freeze frame, the jaw drop, chats and lower yikes. Not mocking the mess, just sharing the rush. Even silence feels like a crush. We read this dream fun, roll real. Chats the heartbeat, loud and clear. Trials come and go, but we stay near. Crimes up, crimes down, you're always here. So grab your mug. Don't be late, the baker's life will set it straight.
And we are back. Back again. Backstreet's back. Tell a friend. And we are now jumping into the Matthew Pahl body in the woods case, where, according to the opening statements, I don't know much about this case, this couple were having some trouble. He apparently had 2 girlfriends in the Philippines. He had hurt his leg, and one day when he was driving to get treatment, they stopped at a gas station. I think it was a quick trip. And she's never seen alive again until she shows up 17 days later, so decomposed that they haven't been able to tell what caused her death and what manner of death it was. The defense will be running hard on the what manner of death can't be determined, ergo you can't find him guilty, according to an article I read. So I think that's... I'm not late, Brandon. I was exactly on time. I can't make you happy. Oh, I would actually recommend you go see how horrible he was, especially on cross-examination. You need to go back and see that. But let's get to it. We heard the state's opening statements. Let's get to the defense.
Mr. Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, good.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? I was a quarter past.
Good morning. I wanted to thank you again. Again, Attorney Galaviz and I will be presenting the case for Mr. Pahl. And I also wanted to thank you for spending the time here and making sure that Matthew gets a fair trial. One night last week, I was at home sitting at the kitchen table going over some evidence in this case. My wife arrived home, fed the dogs, changed into sweats, and popped some kind of pre-made dinner from Costco into the oven. She reminded me that our daughter's birthday was in a few days, and we were planning on taking her out to dinner. See, Melanie is a sophomore in the dorms at Marquette. Christine decided she would make a cake for Melanie. We did not have cake mix at the house, so she decided to make the cake from scratch. I offered to help, but Christine does not allow me to bake. She trusts me to cook dinners. In fact, I actually do most of the cooking for the family, but she does not trust me to bake. You see, cooking is an art, whereas baking is a science. I simply cannot, more like I do not want to follow specific recipes. So I stayed at the table and continued to go over police reports. Christine opened her laptop, Googled a recipe, chocolate cake from scratch, then went to our pantry to start looking for ingredients. All the basics: flour, sugar.
What? I know I'm the broken baker, but getting a chocolate cake recipe. I know Brandon is always yammering on about baking streams, so I listened, Brandon, and I'm giving you the recipe for a chocolate cake, apparently.
Cocoa powder, salt, a few items from the refrigerator, milk and eggs. Christine had most everything spread across the kitchen counter, then went back into the pantry. She was searching every shelf. I asked what she was looking for. Not that I would know where anything was. She finally said baking powder. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I pictured in my head how little 2 teaspoons is. How could that really make a difference? Neither of
Because without a baking powder, you'll just get a flat brownie cake. The baking powder is to give volume to the cake, make it fluffy. It,
I heard him start going on about baking, and I'm like, Baker's gonna be loving this.
I used it on screen. I'm sorry. I didn't force you to do anything. Jamie, I think you need to
What?
have I need you to have one of your special talks with Brandon.
We can have a special talk, Brandon.
You know, the one where you beat people up.
You can find me between 4 o'clock and 4:01. If not, sorry, next day.
No, he's mocking me all the time.
us wanted to leave the house and drive to the store. After a bit of discussion, I finally won the argument. Christine agreed to go ahead and follow the recipe for chocolate cake, less the baking powder.
You can't do
I
that.
pulled dinner from the oven, lowered the temperature, and put the cake in. We enjoyed our dinner. 30 minutes later, dinner was eaten, the table and counters were cleaned up, and the oven buzzer notified us the cake was done. Christine turned off the oven, opened the door, and pulled the cake pans from the
What does this have to do
pulled
with
the cake pans
anything,
from the oven, and then she called
by
me
the
over.
way?
We both stared at the cake pans on the counter. While I may have won the argument about skipping baking powder, I knew I lost. I would be driving to the store the next day and hitting the bakery for a cake.
You just made a brownie
I
cake.
sat back down on the table and started reading police reports. Then I realized that this cake and criminal trials in general are like a recipe. Again, this is a criminal case. Over my 10 years as a police officer, then 23 years as a lawyer, I've learned that criminal cases are more important than regulatory actions, commercial litigation, and every other type of case. Criminal cases involve the most serious kind of government action and core individual rights and liberties. There's just more at stake, ladies and gentlemen, in a criminal case, so this process is really important. In the spectrum of legal proceedings, a criminal case is up here and everything else is down here. The government, through the district attorney, must have all the ingredients. Without those necessary ingredients, the accused person must be found not guilty. You will find this case very interesting. This is my client, Matthew Pahl. You've heard the elements for the 2 charged offenses. You heard him on Friday. You'll hear him again throughout the case. You've heard the government's belief about what may have happened in August and September of 2022. No witnesses will be able to testify with any certainty how Stephanie Pavlon's life came to an end. In a homicide case, the government always relies upon the testimony of one critical witness, that being the medical examiner. In this case, the Waukesha County medical examiner will testify that despite exhaustive testing and investigation, they can sum up the conclusion.
The lawyer's wife, he's not allowed to bake because he can cook.
I know it was a lot of nonsense. He's trying to be cute, and it was just too much.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of dumb openings, but at least just do the, hey, be good to my guy.
About the manner and cause of Stephanie's death in one word: undetermined. For you, the jury, a thorough analysis of the facts and circumstances in this case is critical. For you to find Matthew guilty, you must find that the elements of the offenses have been proven by the government, and proven by the government beyond a reasonable doubt. I cannot be sure how each witness will testify, nor do I know how the judge may rule on any objections. What do we know for sure? We know Matthew Pahl and Stephanie Pavlons had been in some type of relationship for well over 23 years. They have an adult daughter together. We know Matthew and Stephanie were never married. They had an on-again, off-again relationship. Stephanie spent periods of time with Matthew, then spent extended periods of time with at her parents' house in Delafield. We know throughout 2001 and 2002, Matthew had been communicating regularly with at least 2 girls in the Philippines. Stephanie was not only aware of this, but she also communicated with at least one of them. Both Matthew and we know also that Matthew and Stephanie had medical issues and were taking prescription medication. We know Stephanie had a history of mental health issues. We know in the summer of 2022, May 23rd, Matthew broke his foot and needed to go through months of physical therapy. We also know Stephanie stayed at Matthew's apartment the night of August 22nd, 2022. And the next morning, they left the apartment building and drove to Orthopedic Associates in the town of Delafield. They stopped at Quick Trip, as the state indicated. Matt attended his regular scheduled therapy appointment, then drove directly back to his apartment. Stephanie was no longer with him. We know that on September 9th, 2022, some workers were placing no trespassing signs along a small wooded area east of Orthopedic Associates and located Stephanie Pavlon's body. Finally, we know the Waukesha medical examiner cannot determine the cause or manner of death. You also heard from the state that Matthew did not report Stephanie missing to the police, but neither did anyone else. Not her daughter Layla, and not her parents. When you see certain evidence and hear certain testimony, you may not like Matthew Pahl, but you don't have to like him. This isn't a popularity contest. This is a criminal trial, and what you as a jury have to do is examine the evidence, listen carefully to the testimony, and make sure the elements of the charged offense have been met. If not, then you must find Matthew not guilty. The investigation into Stephanie's death involved the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, the Racine County Sheriff's Department, several area police departments, the Waukesha County Medical Examiner, and the State Crime Lab, among others. Well over 12 search warrants, at least 10 subpoenas, citizen interviews, countless hours scouring electronic media. Again, this was a very, very thorough investigation. There are a couple questions I want you to ask yourself when the government presents its case. Ask, how did Stephanie get from the front seat of Matt's truck to the small wooded area where she was found? Keep in mind, her body was found in a wooded area that is bound by a heavily traveled frontage road and interstate, a very busy health center, a golf course, and homes. Ask, if Matt carried Stephanie into that wooded area, when would he have done that? Keep in mind, the government has hundreds of hours of camera footage and cell phone mapping. Keep in mind, Matt was still dealing with a broken foot. Finally, ask, what proof does the government have that Stephanie was even killed by another person? It could have been suicide, it could have been medical issues, it could have been anything.
So she just wandered into
I do
the
agree
woods
with
and
some of
died.
the things the prosecutor said. However, there are issues in this case, and those issues will support reasonable doubt. In a criminal case, the government, having the burden of proof, presents evidence first. Only after the prosecutor has presented their case,
I mean,
will
I'm
Matthew
curious
have
of
the
that
opportunity to
video,
present
and
his
they
case.
can't even
We ask
find
that
him
each of
doing
you
it.
wait until you've heard from all of the
Yeah,
witnesses.
he's innocent
ours as
until
well as
proven
theirs,
guilty.
before deciding what really happened. Further, I believe the government will not be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Matthew Pahl committed the offenses for which he is charged. We expect that after you deliberate and carefully weigh the evidence in this case, you will return the only possible verdict, and that's a verdict of not guilty. Listen for the facts that support what the government is alleging. Listen for what can be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. And listen for those ingredients that the government must have for their cake, and be aware of what is missing. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was weird.
So we can get their notebook. You can bring what you want. And to us, sir. Can you tell us your name, please?
Nicholas Fricano,
And spell the last.
F as in Frank, R-I-C-A-N-O,
Actually, there's a couple spellings for Nicholas. Can you tell us yours?
N-I-C-H-O-L-A-S.
No, the product that makes dough rice.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Fricano, where are you employed?
J.H. Findorf and Son.
Okay, and what is that?
They are a general contracting company.
What are your general duties for that company?
I'm a project manager, so overseeing all aspects of the project.
Okay, and on September 9th of 2022, was your company hired by Pro Healthcare to do some job?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, where were you asked to respond to?
We were asked to go to the Pro Healthcare owned land outside or surrounding the orthopedic hospital on Gulf Road.
Okay, and if you're looking at the orthopedic hospital facing north from Gulf Road, where is the Pro Healthcare land in relation to that area?
It's located on the east as well as on the west side of the orthopedic hospital.
Okay, so it kind of surrounds the Orthopedic Associates area?
That's correct.
Okay, and where is that in relation to the golf course?
It would be south of the golf course.
Okay, what were you asked to do when you got there?
We were asked to install no trespassing signs around the perimeter of the vacant land
Okay, for both sections of the vacant land or just one?
for both sections.
Who was with you that day?
John Bergeson, one of our laborers, as well as Jason Panoski, one of our carpenters.
Okay, and what was supposed to be your job? Were you going to be overseeing them or actually putting in the no trespassing signs?
I was there to direct them on where to place the signs.
Okay, and had there been some no trespassing or some trespassing problems in that area?
The reason we were there was, I was told, was to stop some illegal farming or identify that person if they were to see the no trespassing signs with the phone number of Pro Healthcare Security on them.
Okay. Do you remember how many signs you had with you to put out there that day?
Not the exact number, I would say approximately a dozen.
Okay. And while you're out in the wooded area just east of the OAW, what did you locate? What did you observe?
So as we came around the south side of, or sorry, not the south side, we came from the south side of the property around to the north side to place another no trespassing sign. There we observed a very foul smell and then stumbled across the deceased person.
Okay. So when you said you came across the north side, is that on the golf course side?
Yeah, that was on the golf course side.
Okay. So you observe a foul smell. Are all three of you together, or have you kind of dispersed and all gone your separate ways?
They were following behind me with a wheelbarrow. So
Okay.
we were pretty close.
So you place a sign on the north side of the tree area?
We placed a sign on the north side of the property on the golf road. It was off the curve of the golf road side.
Okay.
And then we came down around the tree line to the south side by the golf course.
Okay.
Or sorry, the north side by the golf course.
And that's when you smell something foul?
Correct, yeah, we smelled it when we got really close to the tree line.
Okay. What do you do next?
I instructed John Bergeson to pound in the sign. As he was pounding in the sign and placing it, I was just meandering around.
Opening statements from the defense that a murder is like a cake without baking powder. Maybe.
And saw a glimpse of the deceased victim.
Okay. What did you do next?
Initially, we were not sure what exactly it was. We went in a little bit closer to verify what it was. Once we got about 15 feet away from it, we realized it was a deceased individual. At that point, we exited the woods immediately and called 911.
Okay. So it wasn't until you were actually inside of the woods that you were able to see the deceased person?
No, I was inside the woods by about 5 feet when I saw them. So.
Okay. All right. So you said you called 911?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play for you what's been marked as exhibit number 1. I'm going to play a short portion and see if you can identify the voice, please.
Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin on Gulf Road.
Is that your voice, sir?
That is my voice.
Okay. And you're the one that called 911?
Correct.
Okay. I would move exhibit 1 into evidence and permission to publish for the jury.
Any objection? No, sir. All right, go ahead. It's admitted.
What's the address of the emergency?
It's the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin on Gulf Road.
Okay, hang on just a moment. Okay, is that the Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin?
Yep, it's behind it. There's no vacant lot next to it.
Okay, what's the telephone number that you're calling me from?
414-239-2295.
And your name, sir?
Nick Fricano.
Okay.
Findorf Construction.
And tell me exactly what happened.
We found a dead body in the woods when we were putting up stakes for no trespassing signs.
Okay. And where exactly are you in relation to the Orthopedic Associates? Are you behind it, you said?
Yeah, we're to the west and behind it, like between the golf course and that. If you want to have someone meet me up.
Are you to the west or are you to the east?
No,
sir?
sorry, to the east. Yeah,
Okay.
to the east.
Okay.
Yeah, to the east of I'm standing in the parking lot of the hospital. We can walk back there.
Okay, and you're from a construction company?
Yep, yeah, we were putting up signs for Pro Healthcare on their lot, and we smelled something and then saw there's that guy back there. He's for a long time, so it ain't he ain't coming back from it. So
Okay. All right. What kind of vehicle are you going to be in so I can let them know?
I'm not in a vehicle. I'm in a red shirt with a white hard hat on.
Red shirt, white hard hat. Okay. Are you able to keep everybody away from it?
Yep, I got everybody out of there once we figure out what it is.
Okay. All right. I'll have a couple officers meet with you. Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye.
Sir, you said in that 911 call that it was clear the person had been deceased for a while. How were you able to tell that?
They were missing quite a large amount of the body on the back side of them where it was in contact with the ground.
Okay. And you said, how close did you get to the body?
About 10 to 15 feet.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you, just the witness first, what's been marked as exhibit number 2. Can you let me know when it's on your screen there? Okay. Do you recognize what we're looking at on your screen?
Yes.
Okay. What is that area?
That's the area where we found the deceased person.
Okay. I would move exhibit number 2 into evidence and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right, two's admitted, and you may do so.
So I'm going to ask Ms. Gussie if we can zoom in a little bit. And sir, if you can tell me, where were you placing those no trespassing signs? If you touch the screen, it'll actually make a marking.
Okay. So I believe there was one on this side somewhere around there.
Okay.
I can't get to the other one.
Is it further?
It's about where the Windows symbol would be for the start menu.
Okay. So it's down below in that grassy area?
Yeah,
you
it's
can
in the
maybe zoom
mode
out.
area by the.
Sure. We'll zoom out for you and then you can. Oh, all right. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to ask the clerk to remove that and then I'll ask you to mark both of the areas where you place the no trespassing signs.
Yep. I believe there's one along here. I don't know the exact area.
Okay.
And then there was another place along this area right here.
Okay. So then I would ask to preserve this as.
Illegal farming, is that someone planting weed?
Yeah, that's that's probably what's happening. But
Oh.
that's like a busy area too. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure I would have a weed, not wheat, but weed plantation right next to a busy street. Yeah, well, more stuff for me to mess up.
Exhibit 2A. Now, sir, where were you walking? Could you mark on the screen? Was it in this area? Or do you need me to zoom out?
You'll need to zoom out.
Okay, so if we could clear the screen and zoom out, please. Where were you walking? Was it on the north side of the tree line near the golf course, or was it south below the tree line?
So when we started this side of the property, we started up front right here. We walked around this way, down there. They're cut through some taller brush right here, and then went back.
Okay.
And then put another sign probably approximately right there.
Okay, and that's actually on the other side of the trees if you were
Correct,
facing.
it is on the other side of the tree line. We did not cross through the woods there.
Okay, if we could mark this as Exhibit 2B, please. So as you make that path, approximately when did you observe the odor that you described as foul?
We got an initial smell of it approximately right here. It did go away.
Okay.
Once we were pounding in the sign right here, we did get a little bit more of the odor again.
Okay, that first circle that's a little bit, that's to the left of the photo, is that actually, you're inside the tree line or you're still outside of the tree line?
No, we were still outside of the main tree line. The grass just, it gets a little bit like unmowed, I would say.
Okay, and then that second circle that's further to the right of the photo, that's where you said the odor was stronger?
It came again. I don't know if it was probably consistent throughout those times.
And then is that where you entered into the tree line?
Yes, I entered into the tree line at the second circle here. I was about 5 to 10 feet inside the tree line there when we first saw something.
You were 5 to 10 feet within the tree line when you first saw something?
That's correct.
Okay, so all of those other places that you'd been, were you ever able to see the body?
No.
Okay, I would ask that this be marked as 2C, please. And then I'm going to show just first the witness, Exhibit 3. Is that on your screen now, sir?
No.
Okay.
Okay, there's some there.
You can see now? Okay.
Yes.
Do you recognize that area?
Yes.
What is that area?
It is the area we found the deceased victim looking at it from the north.
Okay. I would move Exhibit 3 into evidence and permission to publish.
Any objection? No, sir. 3 is admitted.
Okay, so this is from the golf course side? Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay. And at the very top of the picture, is that Gulf Road?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you drew with a line on Exhibit 2 where you entered. If you could draw here where you came around and then where you ultimately entered the tree line approximately.
We came around this way. We entered the tree line somewhere in here.
Okay. I would ask that be marked as Exhibit 3A.
This is the worst hiding place ever.
And you said you placed actually
yeah.
no trespassing sign within that outer area of the tree line?
Correct. It would be somewhere in the area I circled.
Okay.
Or close to it.
When you entered the tree line, were you immediately able to see the body?
No, I didn't see it immediately. I was kind of walking around a little bit there. It was very hard to, we didn't know what it was at first when we did walk into the tree line and did see something. It wasn't wood, so we were a little bit curious as to what it was. So.
Okay. Were you trying to find the source of the smell?
I don't specifically recall what exactly I was doing there. I was just kind of walking around.
Okay. And when you saw the body, were you able to determine if that was a male or a female that was laying there?
We were unable to determine.
Okay. And did you get very close to it?
We got about 10 to 15 feet away from it.
Why didn't you get any closer?
We didn't want to disturb anything.
Okay. And you were certain that no one else that was with you got any closer or touched the body or anything like that?
To my knowledge, yes.
Okay. Did you talk to anyone before the police got there? You made that 911 call, but did you talk to anyone outside of your group before they got there?
Outside of my Findorf crew, no.
Okay. And so when law enforcement arrived, you spoke with them and gave them a statement, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And if you can remember, was the body closer to the tree line on this side where you entered or the opposite side where we saw on Exhibit 2?
It was probably closer to the far side, the side that we did not enter on.
Okay.
I did not take exact measurements, though.
Sure. And you didn't take photos, right?
No.
You saw the body and you immediately called 911?
That's correct.
No further questions. Thank you, sir.
All right, sir, you named a couple other people that were working with you. Can you give us their names again? And
Oh.
spell? There were two other people.
Yes.
What were the names?
But,
You can't spell that,
I
the
don't-
other names?
yeah, it's so the other people were Jason Panoski. Jason is the common spelling, and then Panoski is Penoske, I believe.
Okay.
And then the other one was John Bergeson. He's one of our laborers. John is the common spelling, and I do not know how to spell Bergeson.
Okay, but it's Bergeson or Bergerson?
Yeah, Bergeson.
Well, you have easy access to your.
Judge, it's Bergeson.
That's correct.
Thank you. I don't have any other questions.
Right.
Could be.
Mr. Galavis, go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Thank you for being here. Now, I think you indicated that you were there on behalf of Pahl Health.
Yes.
Pahl Health owns this land just north of the wooded area, true?
That is correct to my knowledge.
And you also own the woods,
Also correct to my knowledge.
and your purpose was to keep people off the land just north of the woods and people out of the woods, true?
Yes.
Pahl Health was having problems with people walking on the land and people walking into the woods, true?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, you were putting no trespassing signs, true?
That's correct.
And that was to keep people out of the land and out of the woods, true?
No, it's to keep farmers from farming the land.
Well, why were you putting them on the golf course side? The farmers weren't farming the golf course side, were they?
We were instructed to put them around the property line.
So they were trying to keep the golfers out of the woods.
I don't know their intent.
What?
And you indicated that while Jason and John and yourself, Jason and John were the primary persons who were posting the signs,
Yeah, they were pounding the signs into the ground and then screwing the sign to the post.
and you were more or less the supervisor.
That's correct.
And I'm showing you it's marked as defense exhibit number 401. Is it up on your screen yet?
I have nothing on the screen.
Do you recognize that exhibit?
That is the area we found them.
Judge, I asked that, you asked to publish it?
No objection.
All right, it's admitted, you may do so.
Again, defense exhibit
Thank you.
number 401, I'm not sure if the jury has it on their screens. You do?
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah.
I mean, was that what it was like around the area when you were out there with the vehicles parked in the parking lot over to the right of that screen?
There were vehicles parked here. I believe all these vehicles over here are sheriff's vehicles or similar. They were not there at the time.
And again, on this exhibit, could you mark where you entered the woods?
Somewhere in here.
Judge, could I save that screen? And again, when you entered,
Go ahead.
He's
again,
reasonably
when you
single.
entered the woods, you said 5 or 10 feet, you were able to see something laying in the wooded area inside the woods, true?
Yes, that is correct. I was about 5 to 10 feet inside the wood line.
Did you ask for John and Jason to come over?
I did.
Did they come over by you?
They did.
Did all three of you enter the woods?
That is correct.
And all three of you entered where the something was laying on the ground in that area, true?
Correct.
Did you get right on top of it?
No, we were about 10 to 15 feet away from it.
So you didn't get near it?
No.
No, but Jason told the police he noticed that it was a female. Would you agree with that?
We were unsure of what it was at the time.
Did you hear Jason tell the police officers that it was a female laying in the woods?
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained. Next question.
I'm going to show you exhibit number 409. Yeah. I'm showing you what's marked as exhibit number 4, defense exhibit number 408. Do you see that on your screen?
I do.
Does it appear to be what you saw laying in the woods when you
That
were
is
standing
correct.
10 feet away?
Yes.
I'd ask that exhibit number 408 be published to the jury.
Any objection?
408.
It depends. Is it televised or isn't it televised? That's it's hard to say who yeah.
Or 409.
408.
Thank you. No objection.
Okay, it's admitted.
So were you that far away when you saw when subsequently identified as an individual laying in the woods?
I would say based off this picture, we were a little bit further away.
Yeah, was it that clear to you, the wood area?
What do you mean by clear to me?
Did it accurately depict the way it looked in the woods?
Yes.
Did you notice that the burning pit was off to the right?
No.
So I take it after you and the two others observed what was there, strike it. When did you realize that it was an actual person laying there?
When we were about, I would say, 25 feet away.
So even farther away from closer to the entrance of the woods.
It's hard to determine.
How long did you stay observing the person laying in the woods before you exited and called the police?
I would say about 30 seconds.
Did you call the police while you were standing there looking at the person laying in the woods, or did you exit the woods?
We walked out of the woods, and then immediately upon exiting the woods is when I dialed 911.
Exhibit number 408 seems to depict like a trail entering and exiting the woods. Would that be true?
I don't know if there was an established trail. It was not very dense.
Okay. I have no further questions, Judge.
All right, redirect.
Sir, you said you never got any closer to the body than 10 to 15 feet?
That's correct.
Okay. And what is the area north of Gulf Road, so between Gulf Road and the tree line, what is that area like?
It was very difficult to traverse. That's why we went around on the driveway side. So it was brushy and.
And you were told that you were there to put up no trespassing signs because someone was trying to farm that land?
That's what we were told. They were illegally farming that area.
Okay. Thank you. I don't have any other questions.
All right, any recross?
No, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you, sir.
Frank Fruscello.
And spell the last name.
Frascello.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Fruscello, where are you currently employed?
I'm sorry?
Where are you currently employed?
I am currently working at a local Waukesha County Fire Department,
Okay. And in September of 2022, where were you employed?
the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department.
How long were you employed as a Waukesha County Sheriff's deputy?
Yes.
I was working there for a total of 10 years.
Okay. And on September 9th of 2022,
Oh, he
what
has
were
a
your
small
duties that
mustache.
day?
I was a patrol deputy.
Okay. And were you asked to respond to a call in the area of Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin on Gulf Road?
Yes.
What was the information that you had at the time you were asked to respond there?
That a couple workers in the area believe they had found a body.
Okay. And you were dispatched there at about 10:54 a.m.?
That sounds right, yes.
Okay. When you arrived there, who do you make contact with?
There were a couple of workers that I had met with, and they explained that they were putting up no trespass.
The other trial, defense rested, so this one had just started, and I was trying to say, well, I don't want to cover it, and Jamie said, do you like your knees? Do you want to keep them? And so we are covering it because I really want to cover it now.
I mean, do you? Do you like your knees?
Yeah. I think that the plexiglass is actually to protect witnesses.
Trespassing signs.
Okay. And were they able to show you where the body was actually located?
Yes, it was located in, they pointed it out to me, and it was located in a tree wooded area.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's already been admitted as exhibit number 2. We could show that to the published for the jury, please. Are you familiar with this area, Mr. Fruscello?
Yes.
It should be on the screen in front of you there too. Okay. Is this the area that you were dispatched to?
Yes.
Okay. And I see some crime scene tape up there. Who plays that crime scene tape?
I assisted in placing the crime scene tape, but I don't know who else was assisting me.
Okay, that's fine. But when you got there, no crime scene tape is.
I don't see any signs of farming in this area.
I
This
know,
was
like
the
what were
area
they farming for?
they claimed they were there to make sure there was no farming in this area. First of all, it looked like it's very sandy. Second of all, this isn't farmed. Oh, this could kind of look like it been, but it doesn't look like a farm.
I don't understand what they mean by all that.
Yeah.
Is present?
Correct.
Okay. And which direction did the workers kind of lead you to show you where the body was? Was it on this side or was it on the north side near the golf course?
Initially, it was on the north side by the golf course.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been previously marked as exhibit number 3. Is this the other side that we are looking at here?
This would be a view from the north side of the golf course.
Okay. And could you please mark on the screen where you were led and where ultimately you entered the wooded area, if you can show that for the jury?
I don't recall exactly where on
Sure.
this photo I was.
If you can give us a general area of where you would have entered the wooded area.
Probably would have been approximately here, I believe.
Okay, and I think that's 3D. B? Okay. So you entered the area there. Did you have one of the workers come with you?
Yes, I believe his name was Nicholas, was the one who brought me and
Okay.
showed me from this area.
Mr. Fricano led you into the wooded area?
Yes.
Okay. And as you approach that wooded area, what, if anything, do you observe?
So I believe I had seen a body, and so what I did was, rather than entering from that side, because it looked like it was closer to the tree line from the south side of the road, so I went back to my squad car to get my camera to take photos, and that's when I went around the other side to take the photos.
Okay, so we're going to go back to exhibit number 2. And you entered actually the woods from this side of the area?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And did you have those workers come with you this time on the south side of the woods, or did you go by yourself?
I don't recall if I had them come with me at that time.
Okay.
So to point it out to me, because I remember, I would have remembered in relation to where I was from the north side of the road.
Okay. And then did you take some photographs yourself?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to show just for the witness first. Exhibit number 4. Do you recognize that photo?
Yeah, but why
And I'm
make a
also gonna
pot
show you
farm
exhibit
right
number
next to a
5.
busy road?
Do you recognize that photo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I don't
True
understand.
and accurate depictions of the photographs you took on September 9th of 2022?
Yes.
Okay, I would move exhibits 4 and 5 into evidence and permission to publish,
Any
please.
objection?
No objection.
All right, they're admitted.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
starting with exhibit 4, we'll just wait for that to get on the juror screens. Okay, what are we looking at here?
So this is a view of the scene from the south side of the tree line. I was standing a little bit further back to capture like where I was, the general area of where I was looking.
Okay, and if we can zoom into this photograph, please. Hold on first. At this point in the photo, can you see where the body is located?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to zoom in now. A little bit further, please, and if we can move over. There we go. If you can show us where the body is.
Circle it?
Yes, please. Okay.
That's
what
hard to see.
What are you able to visually see from this photo? What part of the body are you able to visually see?
Sure. So the first thing that stands out to me is legs appearing to be wearing jeans.
Okay, and that's kind of the bluish color that you're seeing on the screen?
Yes. So there's one tree kind of in the middle of where I circled, and then right here would be the.
Those would be the legs?
Legs.
Okay, if we can please preserve that, Madam Clerk. 4A, yes. Now I'm going to direct your attention to Exhibit 5. Is this a closer up picture of the same area?
Yes.
Okay, and now you're able to really see the body that has been located?
Yes.
Okay. Did you zoom your camera in, or did you physically move closer to the area where the body was?
So I used the zoom function on the camera because I did not want to get too close for the purpose of not disturbing any potential evidence.
Okay, and from here, you can tell that this is a body?
Correct. I knew upon seeing it was human.
Okay, not an animal, not some other...
I did not believe this was anything but a person.
Okay, if I can show you Exhibit 4 again, zoomed out. Sorry, not that much. Approximately how far back from the tree line are you standing here when you take this photo, if you remember?
I would say maybe it's probably 10 to 20 feet away.
Okay, and as you walked in that direction of the tree line, were you able to immediately see the body, or did it take some careful looking?
From what I recall, I had to get up to approximately this point to be able to see it.
Okay. And if you turned around, so if you're facing the woods and then you turn around and you look towards Gulf Road, were you able to see cars passing on Gulf Road, if you recall?
I remember that there was tall grass behind me, but I did not take any mental notes of whether I could see the road or not.
Sure. But this is quite a bit away from the roadway.
Correct.
All right. Now, I'm going to show just for the witness exhibits 6, please. Do you recognize exhibit 6?
Yes.
Okay. And is that the crime scene tape that you and other deputies placed?
Yes.
Okay. I would move exhibit number 6 into evidence and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No objection.
6 is admitted.
Okay, this is the crime scene tape that we're looking at. And did you actually use one of those no trespassing signs that was placed by Mr. Fricano to place the crime scene tape?
It appears so.
Okay. And you blocked off all the way around to the other side of the golf course?
Yes.
Okay. Why was it important to keep that entire perimeter blocked off from the public?
17
so one
days.
of the reasons is there's the public golf course on the other side. We didn't want anybody coming into the crime scene again to disturb any potential evidence and obviously seeing something that they're not a part of.
Okay. And when you arrive, you're the only deputy that arrives first, right?
I was the initial deputy, correct?
Okay. And when you get there, you decide this is a possible crime scene?
Yes.
Who did you call to make sure that other individuals were going to show up and assist you?
Sure. So at the time, Lieutenant Larsoul was the duty supervisor, so she was notified as well as.
Ghostbusters.
So it was her determination to call other resources.
Okay. Can you spell Lieutenant Larsoul's last name for us, please?
Larsuel.
Okay. And who else would then arrive on the scene once you asked for those additional resources?
Our detective bureau.
Okay. And would they also have the medical examiner's office come out?
Eventually.
Okay. You were just the first person to the scene. After that, the whole troops come in?
Yes.
Okay. And it was your responsibility to make sure that between when you arrive and when the next 20 officers arrive, no one touches or disturbs the crime scene?
Correct.
Okay. No further questions. Thank you.
Cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. If you're standing on the frontage road, you can see the south side of the tree line, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and in the pictures, it showed that the field that was between the frontage road and the tree line was probably knee high in a lot of places. Is that correct?
I'm sure in some places it could have been.
Okay, but other than that, it wasn't a prairie where there were high grasses or anything, correct?
It did not go above my head.
Okay. Did it go above your waist in any areas?
I don't recall.
Okay. You saw the picture of the crime scene tape, correct?
Yes.
And the crime scene tape is probably about between waist and knee high, correct?
Sure.
And you don't recall anything being higher than your waist, though, correct?
I didn't take measurements of the grass. No, I can't recall that.
Okay. When you're standing on the north side of the tree line, the golf course is actually groomed almost right up to the tree line, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if a golfer had hit their ball into the woods there, they probably have to be pretty bad since it's behind a green. But it was, in other words, strike that. The golf course went right up to the tree line, correct?
Yes, I believe so. Yep.
And in your Exhibit 4, that was the picture you took from the south side looking north where the body was, correct? Do you need that pulled up?
Sure.
Okay, can you pull up Exhibit 4? If you could pull up Exhibit 4. You can actually see the golf course through this picture, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't thick enough that it wasn't solid that you couldn't see through this wooded area, correct?
Correct, I can see through the wooded area.
Would you estimate that the thickness of the tree line there is about 30 to 40 feet?
I would say that would be generally accurate. I didn't measure it though.
I don't expect it, but you could, like this picture, you could see through that wooded area.
Yes, I can see through it.
Okay. How close did you personally get to the body?
At the time of those photos, I was, like I said, about 10 to 20 feet away. I zoomed in with my camera to take pictures. Okay.
You did take other photos where you got up close to the body, is that correct?
I don't remember taking any, like right up on the body pictures.
Okay, you got close enough where you could see what the individual was wearing, though, correct?
Correct.
And you could tell that there was that the person was wearing jeans, correct?
Yes.
And that there was a bra on the person?
Yes.
Okay.
So no shirt?
Yes.
Can you pull up 4 again?
That's weird. Why would she be wearing?
Thank you. Again, this is a pic.
Which one is that?
Why wouldn't she be wearing a shirt?
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right,
Maybe
can
the
you redirect?
animals
leave
got
exhibit
to
four,
it
I'm
and
sorry.
left it off or something.
Body, okay. You said this is taken about 10 to 20 feet away from the edge of the tree line? Exhibit number 4?
Far away from the body.
From the body, okay. And would you agree if you had not been directed to the body by the individuals that had already found it, it would be difficult to find?
It needed to be pointed out to me, yes.
Okay, thank you. I don't have any other questions.
All right, can you recross?
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, and you are excused, sir. Thank you. Stand.
You swear the testimony you're about to give in this matter before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. I do.
All right, have a seat, sir. Tell us your
Amy,
full
I'm
name,
going
please.
to do a toilet.
First name Mark, M-A-R-K.
Okay.
Last name Conrad, C-O-N-R-A-D.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Detective Conrad, where are you employed?
With Waukesha County Sheriff's Department.
And how long have you been employed there?
Since September of 2012.
Okay, and do you have any special responsibilities in addition to your role as a detective?
Yes, I am a member of our unmanned aerial systems or drone unit.
Okay, and did you have to take special training to obtain some type of certifications to be on that unit?
Yes, part of the responsibility is getting it's called a Part 107 license with FAA to fly a drone.
Okay, and how many members of the drone unit are there?
I believe there's 15 approximately.
Okay, and each of you may respond to different calls as needed by the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department or other local municipalities?
Correct.
Okay, and on September 9th of 2022, were you working both as a detective and in that special capacity and the drone unit?
I was, yes.
Okay. Were you asked to respond to the area of Gulf Road near the Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin building?
Yes, I was.
Why were you asked to respond there?
Both as a detective and I brought the drone equipment with to document the scene.
Okay. At the time that you're dispatched to respond there, why do they think the drone unit may be helpful?
It's an outdoor scene, which tends to be a larger area, and the drone equipment was somewhat new at the time, and it was a tool to use to take a broad scale image.
Okay. And so ultimately you took several, once the drone is up in the air, you can take still photographs?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been previously marked as exhibit number 2. This is one of those photos that you took?
Oh, sorry, it just turned on. Yes, it is.
Okay, and it's really hard to see, but up at the top, there's actually a date and time stamp. Can you tell me what that date and time stamp is?
September 9th, 2022, 13:19:03 hours.
Okay, so that'd be 1:19:03 p.m.?
Correct.
Okay. And where do you fly these drones from?
You can fly them anywhere. We have a remote. Generally, we're near a vehicle or we have a trailer that we use where we can charge things, plug things in. We can look at a larger monitor.
Okay, and if you're looking at this photo, actually on the left side of the photo near the driveway, is that where your drone trailer was located?
Yes, that on the left side there is the trailer. Right below that white car is where I would be.
Okay, so just above the exhibit sticker?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So you're standing within that trailer and you're actually flying the drone, taking these photographs. Why is it important in an investigation to get some of these further away photographs of the entire area?
An elevated view can give you a different perspective than what you have on the ground. You can get an overall understanding of a crime scene.
Okay, and I'm going to show you what's also been previously marked and admitted as Exhibit 3. This is also one of the photographs you took?
Correct.
And this is from the north side, looking south to Gulf Road?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to show you what, just the witness first, what has not yet been admitted, Exhibits 7 and Exhibit 8. So first we'll start with Exhibit 7. Can you see that?
I can.
Okay, and then Exhibit 8.
I can see that as well.
Okay, are those both photographs that you took using the drone?
They are.
Okay, I would move to admit Exhibit 7 and Exhibit 8 and permission to publish.
Any objection as to 7 or 8?
No objection to either, Your Honor.
All right, they're admitted. You may show them to the jurors.
We'll start with Exhibit number 7. Detective, this is the same area, but just a little bit further showing the driveway.
Correct.
Okay, and then Exhibit number 8. What are we looking at here?
So it's just out of frame, but the drone trailer would be on that driveway to the left, and this is a more of a straight down view of the field that's to the south of the wooded area where the more focused crime scene was located.
Okay, and one of the downsides of these overhead photos is it doesn't necessarily give us great detail about incline or maybe the scale of the land rising and falling.
Right, the elevation is harder to see on a 90-degree down than it would be from the ground or or at more of an angle.
Okay. And you see two individuals there kind of in that grassy area. Those are detectives from the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department?
I know we had, I believe Waukesha Police Department was there as well, assisting.
Okay.
I don't know if one of them might be from that agency, but those are two investigators.
Sure. And the crime scene tape has been placed up there and the scene has been secured at that point?
Correct.
And what was the time of this photograph?
That shows 13:20:33 or 1:20 p.m.
Okay. And so the drone was deployed after the 1 o'clock hour to take these photographs. And you took, these are just a sampling, you took actually a number of photographs of this area, right?
Correct.
Do you know what the status of the body that had been located? Was it still within the woods when you were taking drone photos?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Thank you. I don't have any other questions.
All right, cross-examination.
Yes, Judge, I'll take the cross.
Okay.
So, officer, you were running a drone in the area, true?
Correct.
And the drone was filming from above Orthopedics Associates, the parking lot, the golf course, around the wooded area, true?
Correct.
The golf road, frontage road, true?
Correct.
The freeway, true?
I don't know if the freeway was captured.
And then you were just going in circles around the wooded area, true?
Correct.
If I was to show you a surveillance drone, would you be able to recognize it if I played it, if it's one that you...
Sure, I could attempt to.
I'm showing you as marked as exhibit number 402. Defense exhibit number 402. Does that appear to be your drone
Yes.
surveillance tape that you took?
Yes.
Judge, this video is approximately, not long, about 3 hours and
No, 3 minutes.
3 minutes and 55 seconds, and I'd like to play for the jury.
No objection.
All right, so you're asking it to be admitted?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's admitted, go ahead.
Can you see it on the screen? Again, this is drone footage that you took, correct?
Correct.
What are we watching?
The drone footage from that day. They were just of the area.
What's this going to show us?
I have no idea. The area. I don't know what he's getting at.
I'm stopping this at 150 of your drone footage. Are you, see my marker here?
Yes.
Are you aware, or was anybody aware at that time that that is Mr. Paul's pickup truck parked in the parking lot?
I was not aware of that.
1 second, excuse me, Mr. Gallagher, you're stopping it at 2:05, actually, correct?
Oh, yes, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, I was not aware.
Does it mean anything?
You weren't aware that this was Mr. Paul's pickup truck?
No, I was not.
Yeah, I don't know. What does that mean?
Why is his pickup truck there the day they found the body? Well, maybe he was getting treatment.
Yeah.
You ever played this course, Brendan? Oh, it's Wisconsin. Probably a little too far away. Maybe it's where Lefty plays.
I don't think he goes to Wisconsin to play.
He's from Wisconsin, just like you.
No, he's a Minnesotan.
Oh, I'll betcha. The golf course next to the murder wood. It could be a cool name for a golf course. Murder Woods.
Murder was.
It got 20 holes.
I mean, it's really pretty.
It is a pretty area.
Very pretty.
So close to the highway and still just kind of secluded. Western Lakes Golf Club, probably.
Officer, that drone image that the jury just saw, did it actually depict the way that scene looked like on September 9, 2022?
Yes.
I have no further questions, sir.
All right, Reed, direct?
No.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Excuse, sir. Next.
Judge, we have the next witness has a lot of our evidence, so we just need a moment to get that.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you. All right.
Judge, our next witness is Detective LaFleur. We have a lot of evidence that we're going to show her, so we want to spread that out and make sure that we're prepared.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
I love a good fast
That they want to present testimony before we do the jury view. So what we're probably going to do is go probably closer to front.
We watched a case with this guy before.
Is he the one from the Visine?
Yeah, I think he was the one in the Visine case.
Because he was
boring.
maybe. He was very boring.
30, then we'll take our lunch break, and then when you come back, we'll do the jury view, right? And again, I'll have specific instructions about the jury view when we go out, what we're going to do, how we should proceed, and so on.
Oh, they're going on the
You've seen
jury
some of
view.
the aerial photographs and some of the photographs.
Cool.
So you have some familiarity with the scene. I'll talk more about it before we go out on our jury. Okay? So go ahead. Next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state calls detective.
Name.
It's Christina LaFleur.
All right. Spell both of them for us, please.
First name spelling is Christina. Last name spelling is LA, F as in Frank, LEUR.
All right. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, Detective LaFleur. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I understand you're maybe not feeling the greatest today. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Okay. If you need a break or need more water, just let us know, okay? Thanks for being here. I want to direct your attention to September of 2022. How were you employed at that time? I was a detective with the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department. Did you have any special assignments in September of 22? Yes. What was that? I was assigned to the Identification Bureau. I also managed the property evidence. So can you tell the jury what the Identification Bureau is, please? So it's basically, I respond to crime scenes and process them photographically and collect evidence, and then I also maintain our evidence storage area. How is property maintained in storage at the sheriff's office? It's in a locked, a locked storage area that only 4 people have access to. Okay. And you inventory everything that goes in and out of that storage area? Yes. Okay. Directing your attention to the date of September 9 of 2022, were you asked to respond to the location of North 15 West 28300 Gulf Road in the town of Delafield? Yes. And that's in Waukesha County, Wisconsin? Correct. Are you familiar with that area? I am. And people oftentimes think of that as maybe being the Pewaukee area? Yes. It's pretty close to Pewaukee Lake? It is. Okay. And are there some businesses at that location? Yes. What businesses do you recall? So the Orthopedics Associates of Wisconsin is there, and then north of that location that I got dispatched to is the Western Lakes Golf Course. In this area that we're describing, Gulf Road runs what direction? East and west. Okay. And so the area you were specifically working on was to the north of Gulf Road? Correct. Okay. I'm going to show you a couple photographs from your review of the area. So first I'm going to ask to put up for the witness only Exhibit 198, please. should be up on your screen now?
Yes,
Okay. Do you recognize this photograph, please?
I do.
Do you believe this to be a photo that's a true and accurate depiction of the area?
Yes.
Okay. Move to admit 198, permission to publish, please.
No objection.
All right, it's admitted.
We're going to put it up, and I'm going to ask you to explain to the jury what we're looking at, please.
Okay. So up here, this is facing westbound. The road here is Gulf. And then to the northwest, that's Orthopedics Associate, sorry, Orthopedics Associates building there.
Okay. And next, I'm going to put up for the witness, number 199 for the witness only, please. Is it up?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recognize this photograph?
I do.
Is it a true and accurate depiction of the area?
Yes.
Okay. Permission to admit 199 and permission to publish, Your Honor?
No objection.
All right, it's admitted.
Okay. Please describe the direction and what's seen in this view, please.
Yep. So this is taken facing north from Gulf Road, and then to the left, which would be west, is Orthopedics Associates. And then to the east is the wooded area and the open field.
Okay. Please put up for the witness Exhibit 9. Do you recognize Exhibit 9?
Yes.
And this is also a photograph depicting the area?
Correct.
Is this a true and accurate representation?
Yes.
Move to admit number 9 and permission to publish, please.
Objection?
No, sir.
All right, it's admitted.
Please describe for the jury.
So this would be facing towards Gulf Road. That's the road that's going east to west there. So it's kind of a southeast direction. And then to your left there, you see the wooded area. And then this is the open field right here.
Okay. Can you see I-94 in that photograph?
Yeah, very, like, if you zoom in, you can see it in the background,
Okay.
yes.
And does I-94 run parallel to Gulf Road in this area?
Yes,
Also running in an east to west or west to east direction?
correct.
Okay. Exhibit 10 for the witness, please. You recognize this photograph?
I do.
Is it a true and accurate representation of the area?
Yes.
Okay. Move to admit permission to publish number 10.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead, it's admitted.
Please tell us what we're seeing in Exhibit 10.
So this is facing north into the wooded area. And then you see those two evidence markers there, 1 and 2.
Okay, so the screen in front of you is a touch screen.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. If you could please just circle the items you just described for us there, so we're all looking at the same thing. Okay. I'm going to also show you. You want to preserve that? Yeah. Oh, yes, please. Let's preserve 10A, Your Honor.
All right,
And then before we go further on that, I'd like to go back to Exhibit 156, please.
Please.
One 156 is up?
Yes.
Is this a true and accurate representation of the area on September 9, 2022?
Yes.
Move to admit permission to publish, Your Honor.
any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 156 is admitted.
Please describe for the jury what we're seeing here.
So this is taken facing westbound towards Orthopedics Associates.
Okay. And where are you in relation to the body at the time you took this photograph?
South.
Okay, but close to the
Yes.
body? Close to the area where the body was in the tree line?
Yes.
Okay. As you look at that photograph here, Detective, on the stand, can you see any cars in the OAW parking lot?
Yes.
No, the cars that are seen there are squad cars.
Okay. What's that object on the left, square object on the left side of the photograph? Can you tell what that is?
Like the silver where the hand is?
Yes.
Kind of, that's a clipboard.
Okay. From one of the detectives?
Probably patrol, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then exhibit 166, please. Is
Come on.
166 a true and accurate representation of the area on 9/9 of 2022?
Yes.
Move to admit permission to publish, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, it's admitted.
Please describe 166.
So this is facing kind of like a southwest direction from where I was standing, facing west.
Okay. In relation to the body, what's your proximity?
Close to it, so I'm
Okay.
just south of the body.
And that same clipboard's there in the middle of the photograph?
Yes.
Can you see those utility boxes up on the corner that we saw in the first few pictures I showed you?
No, I can't.
All right. If we
It's
go,
from the court.
Well,
I
let me
think
ask
my
you a question.
football
Second.
match is so low you can't
What is
hear
your
it.
role when you arrived on the scene?
So my primary role was to take photographs of the scene as well as collect any evidence that was located.
Okay. And we saw in Exhibit 9, I think that we put up that you had put, or somebody had put markers near the evidence. You circled those for us in that photo, correct?
Yes.
Explain what you're doing there, please.
Excuse me. So with any piece of evidence that's located, an evidence placard is placed by each piece of evidence to document its location.
Okay. Now, maybe we can show to the witness only. I'm going to show, just to move this along a little quicker, 11, 12, 13, 20, and 21, and then we'll, 11, 12, 13. Is number 11 on your screen now?
No.
Is that on your screen?
No, I've got a blank screen.
It takes a moment for it to come up on it.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Is that a true and accurate representation?
Yes.
Exhibit 12 for the witness only, please. True and accurate representation?
Yes.
Exhibit 13? True and accurate representation?
Yes.
Exhibit 20? Oh, okay, thank you. Your Honor, I'd move to admit 11, 12, and 13 and permission to publish.
Objection?
No, sir.
All right, 11, 12, and 13 are admitted.
So please display first for the jury number 11. Okay, so these are two items of evidence that you noted at the scene. Is that correct, Detective?
Yes.
And you labeled them as number 1 and number 2?
Correct.
Okay. And next photograph, number 12, please. What is item number 2?
So item number 2 is a scalpel. It's got a green handle and it's got a cover sheath on the blade.
Can you see the cover in the photograph?
Yes.
Can you circle it, please? And I'd ask to preserve that as 12A.
I thought it was a vape.
And what was item 1?
It was a vape.
A vape.
Oh,
Yes.
it was a vape.
Photograph, or excuse me, exhibit 13, please. What are we seeing there?
This is just a close-up of item number 2, the scalpel.
Okay. And that's exactly as you found it?
Correct.
Okay. It appears there's some grass laying on top of the scalpel?
Yes.
Okay. Or covering the scalpel in some fashion?
Yes.
Did you collect the vape and the scalpel as evidence in this case?
I did.
Okay, I'm going to show you these items. They've been marked as exhibits 20 and 21. First, item 20. Please identify.
So this is evidence placard number 2. This is a scalpel.
Okay. And that item's been held on secure inventory at the sheriff's office since you collected it in September?
Yes.
2022?
Yes.
Maybe you had a trip to the crime lab?
It appears so, yes.
Okay. And then exhibit 21. Please identify.
Yep. So this is evidence marker number 1. This is the vape.
It's a smoking device?
Yes.
Okay.
A smoking device, Jamie.
All right, move to admit 20 and 21, please.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, both are admitted.
Now, Detective, in addition to collecting that physical evidence at the scene, did you have an opportunity to get close to the body?
Yes.
Did you photograph the body?
I did.
Did you make observations about the body?
Yes.
Before we look at any photographs, what do you remember about the body, as position, clothing, things like that, please?
So the body was located laying on her back. Her head was facing west. Her feet were facing east. She was wearing a dark colored t-shirt, jeans, a dark colored belt, and white athletic shoes. Her hands were bent up above her head to the side, and her right arm appeared to be partially pulled out of the right sleeve of the shirt. So the shirt was actually pulled up. She had a bra on too that was actually pulled up as well.
Oh my.
The pants were unbuttoned, but they were still zippered. And then the belt was undone, but still in the clasp, in the metal clasp.
So a sexual assault? Doesn't this sound like a sexual assault? If her shirt was pulled up, her belt was undone. I haven't heard anything so far, but it could also be that this guy drove to have his appointment and she went into the woods to vape, and someone clocked her and tried to rape her, but then why didn't he look for her? No, not all the way, but her brassiere was pulled up as well. I'm just speculating here, man.
Photograph all of these things as you just described to me?
Yes.
Okay. And the body itself, what kind of condition was the body in?
At advanced states of decomposition.
For the witness only, I'm going to ask her to view exhibits 14 through 19, please. We'll go one at a time. With 14.
Yeah, because he doesn't
You see 14 on the
report her
screen?
missing after.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
I can speculate all I want.
Is it true and accurate depiction?
Yes.
Number 15. True and accurate description?
He has many Filipino girlfriends, so
16.
Yeah.
maybe
True
he
and
was
accurate
tied up.
description? Yes. 17.
Well, maybe she was tied up too, if you
True
know
and
what I
accurate
mean.
depiction? Yes. 18. True and accurate depiction?
Yes.
And
They
number
can't
20.
tell you
True and
how she
accurate
died
depiction.
because she was so decomposed.
Now, in these photographs, we have attempted to somewhat blur the head and face of the victim, is that right?
Yes.
So they're not as vivid or descriptive as they were when you took the photograph, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But other than that, they're true and accurate representations of the condition of the body.
That's correct.
Move to omit 14 through 19 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, they're all admitted. You may do so.
Please describe 14.
So this is facing northbound, right before you get into the clearing, into the woods.
Okay. And the body's visible in this photograph?
Yes.
Okay. Number 15, please.
Tell them some movement for fun.
Please describe.
And this is just a closer view, walking.
We haven't heard anything yet.
Up to the body.
Okay. You said her head was to the west and her feet were to the east.
Yes.
And it's almost as if she is also parallel to Gulf Road and I-94, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Number 16, please. Describe.
So this is facing west, and just an overview of her feet to her head.
Okay. And this is the condition of her clothing when you found it.
Yes.
Her jeans were in what kind of condition?
So I noted dirt on the groin area of her pants, and then also the bottom portions of each leg from the pants. There was also dirt on her left shoe as well.
Okay. Number 17, please. Please describe.
So this is just facing south, just getting the overview of the left side of her body.
Okay. 18.
And this would be overview on top of her torso.
Okay. You had described for us the condition of her shirt, and there appeared to be an object consistent with a bra and her pants, right?
Yes.
Now that we have the image, can you just point out those highlights for the jury again, please?
You want me to circle them on?
You can, sure.
Okay. So her buckle, actually hard to tell in here. So, but the buckle right here is still intact. I mean, it's loosened, but it's still intact. Her buttons to her pants are also undone. Her bra is pushed up, And then you see her right arm that's partially pulled out of her right sleeve.
Okay.
Tammy,
May I see
you
that
can
for
be a
room
lawyer
18A, Your
every
Honor?
day.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well,
And
maybe
then
not a
finally,
lawyer, but a
number
layman.
19,
Thank you for 2 months.
please describe.
Do we know what time of year it was? I believe it was late spring, but I might be wrong.
I have no idea.
They
So
said it
this is
during
just a
opening.
different viewpoint, taking the photo above
Okay.
for torso.
This was the condition of the body when you found it?
Yes.
Okay. Were there insects present on the body?
Yes.
What types of insects, to your opinion?
Maggots.
Maggots, okay. And you've seen those at crime scenes before?
Yes.
Okay. And were they abundant?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move away from the crime scene now and direct your attention to the date of September 17th of 2022. And did you have further involvement in this case on that date?
Yes.
Did you assist with executing a search warrant at an apartment at 1001 Delafield Street here in the city of Waukesha?
Yes.
And is that apartment close to this courthouse?
It is.
Okay. And who lived at that apartment to your understanding?
It would have been the defendant and the victim.
Okay. You understood it to be their apartment?
Yes.
Okay. When you first arrived on scene, were you responsible for seizing and photographing Mr. Pahl's truck?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to show to the witness, please,
Oh,
Exhibit 22.
August, September.
Those are hot months. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good for the wildlife.
Yeah.
Is it up?
She would have.
Yes. Okay. Is that a true and accurate depiction of Mr. Pahl's
The
vehicle
team
as
is
you
down
found it that
2-0,
day?
Jamie.
Yes. Okay. Move to admit permission to publish 22, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 22 is admitted.
Okay. Please describe for the jury what we're seeing in this photo.
So this is a Toyota Tacoma that was registered to the defendant in a handicap parking spot. And then in the background is the apartment building.
Is this exactly where you found the vehicle, or did you move it for the purposes of this photograph?
No, this is where it was found.
Okay. Parked just like that?
Yes.
What did you do to seize the vehicle and maintain the integrity of the vehicle?
So I took overall photographs of all sides of the vehicle. And then I used evidence tape and secured across each of the doors, as well as the hood.
Hood.
Both, there's one here, and then there's one on the other side, cargo areas, so those were sealed with evidence tape. And then on the back side of the cab was also sealed with evidence tape. And I initialed and dated it.
Okay. And then eventually the vehicle is taken where?
It's taken back to our evidence storage garage.
Is that a secure location?
Yes.
Okay. That's maintained by the sheriff's department, not like a private tow facility?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Eventually, did you go inside and assist with collecting evidence inside the defendant's apartment?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to show for the witness Exhibit 181, please.
I actually think you do.
Do you recognize Exhibit 181?
If your job says
What
service,
is it?
It's a property inventory sheet.
And tell the jury what that means.
So it's basically a document that we, anytime evidence is collected, we fill out this property inventory sheet, which documents the location, the time, the date, who collected it, where it was collected from.
Okay. And is this an item that you completed?
Yes.
Okay. Move to admit 181, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 181 is admitted.
Okay. And this sheet tells you everything that was collected as evidence inside Mr. Pahl's apartment, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm not going to go through everything. How many items total if we scroll down?
Okay. So that would have been.
Keep going, please. I'm sorry.
23.
23 items total?
Yes.
Okay. Could you please go back to page 1? And I'd like to start out with item 2 on your list. You see
iPad.
that?
Yes.
What was collected as item number 2?
An iPad.
An iPad. I'll show you first exhibits 33 and 34 for the witness only.
Apparently, he had scalpels, and one was found out in the woods too. That could be like one of those.
Have you seen those photographs, ma'am?
Yes,
Are they true and accurate depictions of the evidence collected inside Mr. Paul's apartment?
yes.
No, never saw them
Move to
before.
admit 33 and 34, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 33 and 34 are admitted.
What are we seeing in 33, please?
So this is an overview of the iPad. This is on I think it was a futon or some type of couch that was in the living room in the apartment.
Okay.
Jamie, what's a ghost bed?
A ghost bed?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
Googling.
I'm curious now.
And 34, please. Please describe.
This is just a close-up of that same item.
Okay. And then I'm going to show you physical item number 45. Please identify.
It's an iPad,
Okay. Same iPad we've just been talking about.
except with a pink. There's no pink cover.
The pink case is no longer with
Yes.
it. Okay, but it is the same item that was collected from the couch or the futon in the living room at Mr. Paul's apartment.
Yes.
Next, if you could please display for the witness only Exhibit 23. Did you observe 23?
Yes.
Is it a true and accurate depiction?
Yes.
Move to admit 23, permission to publish, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right, it's admitted.
What's seen in Exhibit 23, please?
So this is an overview, focusing in on this pink water bottle.
Okay.
In
And
the living
was-
room, sorry, this is in the living room
In
still.
the living room?
Yes.
And was that item collected as evidence in this case?
Yes.
Jamie, they are not.
She's getting, getting IMs as they're trying to display evidence. Sorry.
Jamie, they are not like other mattress companies. They are real people.
They're real people.
Yeah, they also sell
Real products.
ladders.
Okay. Yeah, not to be confused with Casper mattress. I have a Casper mattress, so I was wondering if it was the same thing.
I think it's
Like
kind
one
of
of
like
those-
My Pillow things. It's a
Yeah, 'cause
cooling mattress.
Oh yeah, because then what they do is they have them like, what is it, like air sealed, and then you cut it open and it just poofs out.
Mm.
That's what mine did. It's heavy AF.
You can also get a weighted blanket, Jamie.
Ooh, I always wanted to try one of those. I
So
don't
was Exhibit 43?
Well, as long as you don't put a duvet cover on it, because then you'll lose your mind.
Oh, you hate those duvet covers so much.
Please identify.
This is that same pink water bottle in the picture.
Okay. Move to admit 43, Your Honor.
Any objection? 43 is admitted.
I think I forgot to admit 45, the iPad. Move to admit.
All right, it's admitted.
Next, please put up for the witness photograph exhibits 24 through 26. Have you had an opportunity to review all of those photographs, ma'am?
Yes.
Are they all true and accurate depictions?
Yes.
And I move to admit 24 through 26, and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 24, 25, 26 are admitted.
Please describe 24.
So this is an overview, focusing in on, there's a closet.
You can circle it or point to it. Yeah.
Yep, so closet's right here.
Okay, you've drawn an X on the
Closet door.
Okay. And that pink water bottle was in the same area?
Yep, it was behind this little shelf area.
Okay. Your Honor, may I please preserve 24A?
Yes.
I like when they take
And then
pictures of
please,
people.
clear that, and we'll
crazy
move on to
houses.
25.
I'm nosy. I want to see what they're doing.
What do we see in 25, please?
So this is just a closer view of a beer sign that was located in the closet on the floor.
Okay. And then 26. What are we seeing in 26?
This is just a close-up of the contents that were inside of this beer stein with two pill bottles.
Did you collect those 2 pill bottles as evidence in this case?
Yes.
Okay, I'll show you 42. Can you identify 42?
Yep, these are the 2 pill bottles that were located in the beer stein.
Move to omit 42, please.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 42 is admitted.
Please present for the witness only 35 and 36. Have you had an opportunity to observe those photographs, ma'am?
Yes.
Are they true and accurate depictions?
Yes.
Move to omit 35 and 36, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, they're admitted.
Publish it.
Please describe 35.
So this would be in the bedroom. It's like a dresser or a dresser, and so I'm focusing in on that black cell phone that's on top.
Okay. And then 36, please. Please describe.
This is just a close-up of that same cell phone.
Did you collect that item as evidence in this case?
Yes.
The exhibit 46. Please identify.
This is the same cell phone that was located in the bedroom on that the dresser.
Move to omit 46, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 46 is admitted.
All right. Please display for the witness 27 through 31. Have you had a chance to observe each of those photographs, ma'am?
Yes.
Are they true and accurate?
Yes.
Permission to, or excuse me, please admit 27 through 31 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, sir.
So we'll start with 27. Please describe.
So this is that same dresser where that phone was located. The door is open on the top shelf. You can see a black purse.
Okay. That's the same dresser where the cell phone was located, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 28, please. Describe.
This is just a close-up of that same black purse.
29. Describe.
And this is a close-up of the contents of that purse.
Okay. And next, 30.
And
Describe.
excuse me, additional contents that were in that same purse.
Identification for Stephanie Pavlons.
Correct.
Okay. And 31, please. Please describe.
These were also inside that purse.
And what are these objects, please?
2 vapes and 2 pill bottles prescribed to Stephanie.
Okay. The purse itself was collected as evidence?
Yes.
Okay, this is item number 44. Please identify.
The purse that was collected.
And there's a
Blue vape that's in the center.
blue vape in the center. If you could just hold that, show that to me.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay. Move to omit 44, please.
Any objection?
No, sir.
44 is admitted.
All right.
Never tried cinnamon bread, so I don't know if it's because I should be mad or glad.
Please display 37 through 40 for the witness. Have you had an opportunity to review all of those photographs?
Yes.
Are they true and accurate depictions?
Yes.
Move to omit 37 through 40, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, they're all admitted.
Thirty-seven is going up. Please identify.
So this is a bag with medication, various other medical supplies were inside of it.
Okay. 38.
Scalpels.
Describe.
Close-up of some of the medical items that were seen in that bag.
39.
And specifically close-ups of the scalpels that were inside that bag.
Okay. 40.
Just turned over the bag to take a picture of the other side.
Okay. And 41. Nope. 41's right here. Exhibit 41, please identify.
These are those, the same bag of scalpels that were located in that black bag.
No, that's the defense attorney.
Plain observation, did the scalpel in the apartment seem to match the scalpel at the crime scene?
They were similar, yes.
Okay. I can take all of those things back. You please. We'll try and stack it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Was it her scalpel or his scalpel?
There were scalpels at the apartment. Apparently,
Right?
medication was mixed.
Please display for the witness only Exhibit 32.
My mom and dad used to have them, but
Do you
both were
recognize
in
Exhibit 32?
healthcare.
Yes.
What is it? Just tell us what it is before.
Okay.
Ask the judge to.
These are the contents of the defendant's wallet.
Okay. Is this a true and accurate depiction?
Yes.
And how is it that you photographed the contents of Mr. Paul's wallet?
I was notified by Detective Seitz that he had a wallet that he wanted me to take a photograph of. This is at the sheriff's department.
Okay. Your Honor, move to admit 32, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, it's admitted.
And what kinds of items did you locate in his wallet?
Identification for him. There was some bank cards, some insurance cards, keys, and some paperwork that had passwords and other various notes on it.
Okay. The card in the middle that's kind of dark blue in color, do you see that?
Yes.
Whose name is on that card?
So referring to this one right here,
Yes, ma'am.
it has the name of Stephanie on it, Pavlon's.
Okay.
Oh, he had his card.
Do you recall, if not, we can put up the sheet again, but do you recall that a cell phone was also seized from Mr. Paul on this date?
I can't recall this.
Okay, we'll put up one.
Brandon, I would log a complaint with her company. If she agrees with you, she's not customer service. I think it's a scam call. Customer service is always, no, you're wrong, sir.
181, please. At the very bottom. If you can zoom in on item 23 there. Does that refresh your recollection, ma'am?
Yes.
Was there a cell phone seized from Mr. Paul?
At the residence, yes.
Okay.
Or the apartment, yes.
Now I'd like to direct your attention to the date of September 19th of 2022. Were you working this case that day?
Yes.
And do you remember what your involvement was on that date?
I can't recall if that was.
No problem. Not meant to be a trick question. Were you present when a cadaver dog was called to the secure storage area?
Cowbell, we don't know anything either. We just started with opening statements. The body is just very decomposed. That's all we know.
To perform a search.
Yes.
And is it consistent with your memory that was the date of September 19th of 2022?
Yes.
The day before the crime lab came out?
Correct.
Okay. And where did you go?
I went to the evidence storage garage where the truck was being held.
Okay. And did you meet with anybody over there?
Yes.
Who did you meet with?
With a canine officer from Racine County.
And tell the jury about this secure storage area where this is where Mr. Paul's vehicle had been taken to.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about that, please.
So we have it's basically a pole barn, a very large pole barn, and we also have a gated area outside as well. We primarily store vehicles that are involved in fatal car crashes or vehicles that need to be processed for evidence.
Okay. And so about how many cars are kept in there at any time?
It's an insurance company, Brandon. I think, did you give him your social security number? I think you talked to some Indian scammer. If they immediately agreed there's something wrong.
It could be between 20, 30 vehicles, inside and outside.
Okay. And I'm going to ask that a
I don't
couple
know
of
how to do that. It comes around.
photographs be displayed for you only, 47 through 50, please.
I don't know if it works.
Have you seen all of those?
Yes.
Okay. Are they true and accurate representations
No,
of
not
the
it.
inside of the pole barn on September 19th of 2022?
Yes.
Move to admit 47 through 50, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, they're admitted. Go ahead.
So we'll start with 47. So give us an overview of what we're looking at here, please, Detective.
So I just want to add that this photograph was taken with the two vehicles that are in the background right here are the state crime lab, so this is actually the day after. So these vehicles.
When the photograph was taken?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you for clarifying that.
Yes.
Except for those two vehicles from the crime lab.
I know it's not a link. I was
personnel,
just trying to get
pole barn
Nightbot to do a
changed in
command.
any other way?
No.
From one day to the next?
No.
Okay. Do you see Mr. Paul's truck in 47?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's right here.
Okay. Your Honor, asked to please preserve 47A, and the two items in the square are the crime lab vehicles, and the item with an X is Mr. Paul's vehicle. Is that correct, Detective LaFleur?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so if you could please clear the screen, Madam Clerk, and then I'll ask you just to kind of orient us what we're looking at.
Okay, so this is facing, so the pole barn has two large overhead garage doors on both the east and the west side, and they also have a service door on each side as well.
Okay.
So facing east right now.
Okay. 48. Please describe.
Yep, so this would be facing north. And then the other service door to the west is on the left side there.
Okay, can you, with an X, mark the overhead door?
Yes.
And then with a circle, the service door?
You can't really see it from, so this is the exit, so it's right below.
Okay, actually, I think the next picture will show us better, but can we please preserve 48A, Your Honor?
Yes.
49? You see that service door a little bit better in this one?
A little bit, it's right about here at
Okay.
the top of it.
And to the right of the service door, it appears there's some motorcycles there?
Yes.
Can you explain that?
So those are other vehicles that were involved in fatal or serious injury crashes.
Okay. Could they also be stolen vehicles?
We did not, I don't believe we had any stolen vehicles at that point in time,
Okay.
inside.
Please preserve 49A.
Yes. Okay.
And then 50.
All right, so this is again facing east. So directly behind me, or would crime lab took the photo, but directly behind where this photograph would have been taken is the other service door.
Okay. And so now we're looking back down the length of the building?
Yes.
Okay. And those two crime lab vehicles are still there in the middle?
Yes.
And then what else? What's around the side, around the edges of the pole barn?
As far as like
Vehicles?
Yeah, those are just other vehicles that were stored there.
Okay. And ordinarily, if the crime lab hadn't parked their vehicles there, that area's open?
Yes.
So you can move vehicles around if you need to or access them?
Yes.
Okay. And the vehicles are all kind of parked along the outside or the perimeter of the pole barn?
Mostly we try and keep them on the north and the south side.
Okay.
But we were pretty full at this point, so we did have to park at least one vehicle on the far east side by the door.
Okay. All right, moving on. We talked about the fact that the crime lab did a search of the truck, correct?
Yes.
And I'm going to ask to put up for the witness only Exhibit 52. Do you recognize 52?
Yes.
What is it?
It's another property inventory sheet for evidence that was collected during the search warrant.
On the truck?
Yes.
Okay. And what was your role in being there that day?
I just stood by as the crime lab personnel processed it, and then once they took the evidence, they turned it over to me.
Okay. And it was your job to preserve it and maintain it for use in this case?
Yes.
Okay. Permission to publish, move to admit 52, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
52 is admitted.
So if you could just scroll down a little bit, I want to ask you, there's various items that were recovered from the vehicle, correct? You could stop right there.
Yes.
A
I'm
lot
not
of
sleeping.
tools and
I'm wide awake.
instruments that potentially could be used to harm somebody.
Judge, I object to that line of, that's.
Everything, every item can be used to harm
Sustain the
somebody.
objection. Don't answer. Next question.
Sure. This is a true list of everything you collected from that vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Next page, please.
Oh, yeah, brass knuckles.
Ooh. And in addition to the tools and the other objects, there were some clothing items, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I want to focus your attention
Thank you, Ashen,
on
for 3
31.
corner kisses.
Keep scrolling, please. And then
See,
31
Jamie?
through 39.
Someone thinks of me.
You see that? There were swabs that you collected from within the vehicle?
Yes.
And swabs are used how to collect evidence from a vehicle?
So
That's a nice message. I just found you. I love your style. You're a breath of fresh air, and thanks for inviting all to your Discord. Even Jamie's dogs are allowed on the Discord. Please join and hang out. Jamie has movie nights constantly in there. I don't know what they watched yesterday, but probably horror movies.
Yeah, it was all Halloween, but we're getting out of that for next time. So going to the
And
regular.
then it's going to be Christmas movies, starting with
Yep.
Die Hard 1.
My dad.
Thank you.
Gremlins is my favorite.
main purpose of using swabs is we're looking for DNA or biological fluids, samples, that kind of thing.
Did you actually manipulate the swabs to collect the evidence, or did the crime lab do that?
The crime lab did.
And then they turned them over to you?
Yes.
Okay. I also want to ask, did you remember, well, you could please put up for the witness only 51, the passenger footwell of the vehicle. Do you remember any items being located in the footwell?
Yes.
And do you remember any documents being located in that area?
Yes.
What do you remember?
Underneath the floor mat there was like a yellow legal type piece of paper that had a handwritten note on it. On top of that note was like a white foamy piece that was on top of that letter.
Okay.
There was also a hammer and some rocks that were in that footwell as well.
Okay. Is 51 up for you?
Yes.
Is it a true and accurate depiction of the appearance of the footwell?
Yes.
Okay. Move to admit permission to publish 51.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, admitted. You can publish it.
So now that the jury can see this, please go through that again, what we're seeing here.
Yep, so you can see this right here is the floor mat, so it's tipped up. And then underneath it was this, the legal note that I was talking about that was handwritten.
Okay.
And then this was the white foam that was on top of it.
Okay.
And then you see the, the hammer and the rocks.
Hammer and some rocks.
Yes.
Okay. If you could put you put an X on the floor mat, correct?
Well, yeah, the mat, that's, yeah.
Could you just write the number 1 after the X? And then on the white foam, could you write the number 2 after the X so we can distinguish for the record? X1 is the floor mat, X2 is the foam pad, and the circled item is the note.
Yes.
Okay. Ask to preserve 51A, Your Honor.
Yes.
Did you collect that note as evidence, Detective LaFleur?
Yes.
Maybe it was big rocks of baking powder.
Please identify 55.
This is the note that was found underneath the front passenger floor mat.
I'm sorry, I think I misspoke. Is it 53? The evidence.
Can I just say how refreshing it is that they have taken all of the evidence out of the evidence envelope, so we don't have to spend 45 minutes cutting it up and then putting it into plastic bags so it can't be contaminated, so we don't need 45 minutes to put on plastic gloves.
The court evidence sticker in the bottom right-hand corner.
Bravo.
Oh, yep, 53.
Yeah.
53, okay.
53, all right.
With all
I
the
apologize.
crazy
53
cases
is the
in
note
Wisconsin,
of the passenger
they have
floor.
some
Yes.
Move
experience.
to admit 53, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 53 is admitted.
All right, those are all my questions for Detective LaFleur.
All right, cross-examination.
Should be about,
You're
up
going
to
to have a fair
30
number of
minutes,
questions
yeah.
for her.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay, let's take a break now, and let's come back at 1:30, please. Okay, folks? And
you collected you testified in direct that you were part of the identification bureau
Only
for the
half an
Sheriff's
hour
Department,
behind
correct?
you.
Correct.
And you received some special training regarding documentation of evidence collected in the course of an investigation, correct?
Yes.
And preservation of evidence is important, especially in a criminal case, especially when it proceeds to trial, correct?
Correct.
And you also
I don't know
testified that
who
certain
covers Die Hard.
evidence was handled by the state crime lab, correct?
Yes.
And that's because those people have special training in the forensic processing of evidence?
Correct.
Okay. And that's especially important when a criminal case proceeds to trial.
Yes.
You collected the scalpel and the vape that were located at the scene, is that right?
I did.
And did you notice any fingerprints, blood, or other forensic evidence on the vape that was located?
I didn't process that for evidence at all. It was just collected.
You visually inspected those items, correct?
I took photographs of them.
Okay. You didn't collect them? You didn't inventory them?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And in your inventory and photographing, did you notice anything that might be forensic evidence like blood or fingerprints at all?
Not obvious, no.
Okay. You also took photos of where the body was actually found, is that right?
Yes.
And I think you made note in your report that you noticed that there were several trails throughout the grassy field as well as through the woods, correct?
Just through the grass.
Okay. When you were at the scene of the where Ms. Pavlon's was found, there was kind of a cleared area, is that right?
Yes.
And there was a fire pit in the area, is that right? Do you recall?
I don't recall a fire
Okay,
pit.
that's fine. You also were present at the search warrant that was executed at Mr. Pahl's apartment on September 17th.
Yes.
And part of your duties were you kind of took initial control of Mr. Pahl's pickup truck?
Correct.
And you chose not to inventory the contents of the interior of that vehicle at that time, right?
That's correct.
And that was in part because there was talk about doing some kind of cadaver dog search on that vehicle?
Yes.
And it was important for you that you didn't want to contaminate the vehicle at that time?
Correct.
Okay. And because contamination could have impacted the cadaver dog search?
Yes.
Okay. You also then you didn't transport the pickup truck from that scene, correct?
Correct.
In fact, but you did direct that it be taken to the Department of Public Works garage?
The fleet storage garage, yes.
And that's a secured pole barn on the DPW grounds, correct?
Yes.
And that's only the Sheriff's Department has access to that fenced-in area and the pole barn, correct?
Certain people have access to that.
Okay.
Not the entire sheriff's department.
Understood. And you directed that vehicle be placed inside that garage on the day of the search warrant, on the 17th?
Yes.
And you also testified that inside that pole barn were also numerous vehicles that were involved in fatal traffic accidents, right?
Yes.
Again, back to the search warrant, you took photos of items that were in Mr. Pahl's apartment, correct?
Myself and another detective did.
Okay. One of the items you photographed, I think we saw in exhibits, was some type of black nylon bag. Is that right?
Yes.
And that was the one that the scalpels were in.
Yes.
Did you there were also various hygiene products, including like toothpaste and other items inside that bag, correct?
I don't recall specifically. I'd have to look at the photos again. I don't remember exactly what was in it.
Okay. But in addition to scalpels, it included a whole bunch of other stuff, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And were you able to confirm whether that bag belonged to Ms. Pavlon's?
No, I didn't have any confirmation with that.
Okay. You were also present for the actual cadaver dog search on September 19th, is that right?
Yes.
And when you got there, Mr. Pahl's truck was still in the pole barn?
Yes.
And so it was in with all the other vehicles, correct?
Correct.
And you were instructed, I think by the canine handler, to what's called burp Mr. Pahl's truck?
Yes.
Okay, and so you had to open and close all the doors on that vehicle?
Yes.
So you opened the driver's door, correct?
Correct.
And then you walked around to the passenger, opened and closed that?
Yes.
And you also opened and closed the back hatch for the pickup bed area, correct?
That's correct.
But you weren't told to burp any other vehicle, correct?
Correct.
And again, there were numerous other vehicles you said that had been involved in fatal accidents, including where drivers passed away in their actual seats, right?
Yes.
And you did not see the cadaver dog hit on any of those other vehicles, correct?
Objection, lack of foundation.
Overruled.
Did you?
You can answer the question.
You didn't see the cadaver dog formally hit or indicate on any of those other vehicles, correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Were you aware that a trail cam was put up by detectives on September 9th?
I remember that conversation being had.
Did you ever observe the trail cam video?
No.
Okay. In the course of your response to the scene, you had a chance to see the Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin building, correct?
Yes.
And so you were basically from the scene, you were looking at the east side, the side of the building that faces east?
Yes.
Okay. And did you note that there are windows the entire length of that building?
I don't recall.
Did you happen to go in the building at all?
I did not.
Not my
Do you
job.
recall how long were you at the scene where Mrs. Pavlons was found?
On Monday, we do chess because if you want to put her behind in a mansion, so you get that buttery Wisconsin, your pecs better be effing swole. Is it a salty or an unsalted buttery Wisconsin? Because there's a difference. So there's a big difference between those two buttery Wisconsins. The first one sounds okay until the last part.
I don't recall that.
Do you recall whether the parking lot was empty or very busy?
I can't say that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll take the
Do
unsalted.
you recall seeing beer cans in the area where Miss Pavlon's body was found?
It was in the wooded area. It wasn't like close to where her body was, but yes.
Okay, but her body was found in kind of a clearing within the woods, correct?
Yes.
And those beer cans were kind of at the edges of that clearing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What exhibit is this? I'm going to show you what's been marked as exhibit 423 through 427. If we could show those to the witness.
Oh my Lord, what is happening?
Emergency.
Oh no.
There is an active threat on campus. Take shelter, close your doors, or follow the direction of staff and await further.
What?
What?
What? I haven't tried that one before.
Well, what's going on in Wisconsin right now?
What's crazy Wisconsin? That was weird.
Yeah.
Have a seat, everybody. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Then, as we heard now, you know that an alarm went off telling everybody to take shelter. The last time that happened was a number of months ago, and I think it went on for a very long time. Enough for everybody in this building to learn to say in Spanish, emergency, take shelter, right? So we're going to move forward
Emergency,
now.
take shelter row.
Mr. Wolf, you're going to show some exhibits to this witness, correct?
I am, Your Honor.
And my understanding is that they are exhibits 423, 424, 425, 426, and 427, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and there's an agreement that they will be admissible and be able to show them to the jurors right away, correct, Ms. Opper?
Correct, Your Honor.
And one more word, folks.
Was that a false
So
alarm?
You see that
Yeah.
some of the exhibits, we started at 1 and now we're at 400. What we do usually for trials is we'll have one side or the other have assigned numbers, and the defense started at 400, correct, Mr. Wolf? That's where you started. So it doesn't mean we're going to see 400.
We're 20 minutes
It
behind,
just
but I
means
guess that's
we use
the
that
reason why.
convenience for marking them, and those are the numbers assigned to them. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, false alarm.
Detective, I'm going to show you what's been marked as exhibit 423. Is that a photo that you took of the scene near the body of Ms. Pavlons?
Yes.
Okay, and there's actually an evidence marker number 4, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And what's in that photograph?
Several discarded beer cans.
Okay, and does that help refresh your recollection of the scene that was around in that clearing around Ms. Pavlon's body?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to show you what's been marked as exhibit 424. And is that a picture that you took of the scene on that date?
Yes.
And again, that shows, what does that show?
That's from the another angle of those same discarded beer cans.
Okay. And then I'm showing you exhibit number 425. And what is that a picture that you took on September 9th of 2022?
Yes.
And again, what does that show?
That's the same location where the discarded beer cans were, just a different angle.
Okay. And then there were a little further away from the body, you also located and photographed some other alcohol cans, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm showing you what's been marked as Exhibit 426. That's a picture of some kind of lemonade, alcoholic lemonade that you took a picture of on that date?
Yes.
Okay, and then Exhibit 427, similar, a Steel Reserve beverage that you took that was also found in that area on that particular day, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And finally, I'm going to show you Exhibit 403. Do you believe that that picture accurately depicts how the parking lot at OAW was on when you were investigating the scene where Ms. Pavlons was found?
I mean, I don't recall that parking lot looking like that, but.
Okay, and you are the person who took custody of, or at least temporary custody of Mr. Pavlon's pickup truck on September 9th of 2020, or I'm sorry, on September 17th, 2022, correct?
Yes.
And does that vehicle that's all alone in the center of that picture, does that look similar to Mr. Pahl's vehicle?
I mean, it's difficult to say it's a pickup truck with a cap on the back.
Do you recall whether Mr. Pahl's pickup truck had a sticker midway on the driver's side of the back cab of the vehicle?
No, I don't recall that.
Okay. Okay, nothing further for this witness.
All right, redirect.
Nothing further, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. You're excused, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next witness.
Thank you. The state will call Specialist Plata.
All right, sir. Come up to the witness stand to my right. Remain standing and raise your right hand to be sworn in, please.
You swear the testimony you're about to give in this matter before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
All right, have a seat, sir. Tell us your name, please.
My name is David Plata, Platta.
All right, go ahead, ma'am.
How are you employed, sir?
I work as a specialist for the City of Waukesha Police Department.
So you're a sworn law enforcement officer?
Yes.
What does the title specialist mean?
It means I've had extra training. My primary focus is on like crime scene, evidence handling, and that's my base.
So it involves some manual work, some exit port insertions, and just put some brand over it, and then you know kind of what I mean.
I don't do random patrol experiences anymore. Mine is more focused on the criminal investigative side, mostly focusing on evidence and crime scene recreation.
And how long have you specialized in that area?
I'm in my 11th year.
Okay. How long have you been a police officer?
In my 22nd year.
On the date of September 9, 2022, were you asked to respond to a location on Gulf Road in the town of Delafield to assist the sheriff's office?
Yes.
That's not in the city of Waukesha?
No, it is not.
Okay, and would it be common for the sheriff's office to call you and ask for assistance on occasion with cases?
Yes, we have some specialized training equipment that other agencies don't use, so they like to have us come out to assist them with documentation of scenes.
What was your understanding of what they were investigating?
At the time, I was informed that there was a body of a deceased female in a wooded area that they were treating as a suspicious death and wished us to come out to assist in documenting the scene.
And how were you to assist?
They requested that myself and my partner come out and do what we have is a laser scanner to laser scan the crime scene and the area around the body to document measurements and to be able to recreate the scene, along with taking some photos with a 360-degree camera to be able to catch a full view of the crime scene.
And that's equipment that the sheriff's office does not have at its disposal?
At that time, yes, they did not have that equipment.
Okay. So you went out there?
Yes.
And did your partner specialist Schmidt go with you?
Yes.
Okay. And when you arrived, do you know about what time it was?
Approximately 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. Was the body still in position where it had been found?
Yes.
Is it important for the crime scene to be maintained until you can thoroughly scan the entire area?
As much as possible, yes.
Okay. So other detectives, Detective LaFleur or others, hadn't collected anything or removed anything yet?
No.
Okay. The laser scanner is physical equipment, right? You have to set it up?
Yes.
Okay, and did you do that?
Yes.
And were you able to obtain a scan of the wooded area where the body was located?
Yes, we completed seven different scans from various areas to be able to capture as much information as we could.
And in addition to the body, were you able to determine any items of potential evidentiary value?
Yes, the Sheriff's Department did have several items marked at the time of our laser scanning. It was item flags 1 and 2, which was a vape and a scalpel kind of near the woods, but in a grassy area. And then there was another section where there were multiple beer cans a little further in the woods, which was marked as item 4.
Okay. And all of those items were detected on the scan, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did there come a time as we prepared for trial that I asked you to, if it's possible, to recreate the scene so that when we take the jury out there this afternoon, they can attempt to observe the items in the general area where they were at the time you first investigated?
Yes.
Is that possible for you to do?
Yes.
How did you do it?
We brought up the scans, using them as they take very specific and accurate measurements. We were able to take a fixed point in the scan, measure to where items were located, items flagged 1, 2, and 4. We were able to use a triangulation method from where items that are currently still on scene, a tree and a barrel, in order to pinpoint where those items were, and then we mark them with evidence flags for the viewing.
You mentioned a barrel. This jury has seen some photographs already of the body in the woods and
Couldn't work
an
in
object that I would describe as like
anymore.
in my opinion, like a 55-gallon drum or that type of burning barrel, you may call it. Do you know what I'm referring to?
Yes.
Is that burning barrel still out there today?
Yes.
Okay. So you are able to assist this court in placing items out there today, so when the jury goes out there, they can know the approximate location of the body and evidence items 1, 2, and 4. Is that correct?
Yes, my partner, Specialist Schmidt, and I went out there. We found those locations, and he went out there to put the evidence flags on in those locations. Obviously, the specific items of evidence we did not put back out of the field, just the flags marking where they were.
Okay, and he just did that this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Were you able to determine an approximate distance between the body and items 1 and 2?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to put up for the witness only exhibit 54, please.
Go ahead.
Is it on your screen?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do you recognize exhibit 54?
Yes.
Please tell us what it is.
Exhibit 54 is a screenshot I took from our Faro software. I utilized the program in order to mark from point the flags to where the victim was in order to determine an accurate measurement of how far the items were from where the victim was.
You mentioned the Faro software. Can you spell that for the court reporter, please?
The abbreviation is, it's capital F-A-R-O.
And that's just the brand name of the software?
Yes.
Okay. And you were able to determine then the distance between the body and the items 1 and 2?
Yes.
Do you believe exhibit 54 is a true and accurate representation?
Yes.
Move to admit 54, permission to publish, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 54 is admitted, you may publish it.
Okay, it's a little faded out here on the screen, but if you could just point out for us what we're looking at here, please.
If you can look on the bottom left kind of corner of the screen where the number 1 is, that is where item number 1 flag was. That was the vape. From that point to the location on the body that I selected is approximately 14.26 feet. To that one, then the next one where the thumbtack is, that's from item flag number 2, which was the scalpel, to a slightly different location on the body, which was 12.894 feet.
Okay. And when I asked you to mark the items in the field today for the jury view, did you use the same numbering system, 1 and 2 for the vape and the scalpel, and then 4 for the beer cans?
Yes.
Okay. Just 1 second, please.
Fun.
And how was the body marked out at the scene for the jury?
I believe my partner marked the body with a cone.
Thank you. Those are all my questions.
All right, Mr. Galaviz, Mr. Wolf.
Just a few questions. Officer, the way the scene is depicted today is not even close to the way it was depicted on September 9, 2022. Would you agree?
It's similar, but there are natural differences from broken tree branches and tree limbs that have come down.
Correct. This occurred September 9, 2022 when you responded, true?
Yes.
And today is October 27, 2025, true?
Yes.
So as far as summer versus fall, the area is different, true?
Somewhat, yes.
The vegetation has grown today like it was not in September 2022, correct?
Yes.
I have no further questions, Judge.
All right.
Have you had a stroke?
Redirect?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Detective or Specialist Plata.
May he be excused, please?
Pardon?
May he be
You may be
excused.
excused, of course, yes. Okay.
He has a hard time talking, and is that a normal wrist? Is he having a stroke or something? Because he has a really hard time speaking English.
Who's going to be a witness after?
The jury view, then, Your Honor. May he
You may be
excused?
excused, of course, yes, okay.
Oh, I think so.
And this would be appropriate time to break for the jury view, then, Your Honor.
Okay, folks, here's what's going to happen. It's only 2 o'clock now, so who's going to be a witness after this?
Yeah.
Do you know?
We're expecting Mrs. Pavlon's, Stephanie's mother.
Okay. I think we should come back then, and then we'll determine, we should probably get some more testimony.
We're not going to come
So,
back.
folks, here's what's going to happen.
One witness.
You can imagine,
Because
to
it's
get
8
everybody
o'clock.
situated and so on, it's going to take quite a bit. I did
Yes,
ask you
I'm
and remind
boring.
you
I
that,
know.
when I talked to you last Friday, that we would be doing this jury view, and that part of the jury view would be being outdoors, and I asked you to dress appropriately. And I'm going to read to you an instruction, and this instruction is agreed upon by all parties, correct, Mr. Wolfing? You will now be taken to the area of N15W28300 Gulf Road in the town of Delafield by the jury bailiff. During your trip to and from this location, you are not to discuss this case with anyone. You may talk about other matters not related to the case if you choose, just like you would in the jury room while on break. While at this location, you are not to talk at all, and no one is to talk to you about the case except me, the judge. You may write notes if you choose to do so. Upon arrival, you will disembark from the van and be led by the jury bailiff on foot into the tree line where the deceased body was completed your view of the area. Jury penetration and weighing and applying that. I'll let Sheriff's Deputy Pahl, the sealants will assist you in getting please state room and then the state's welcome. All right, so the defense team and Mr. Pahl will be taken there as soon as possible. The state's welcome to go there at any time. The parties will be directed where to stand when the jurors come, and we'll have the jurors brought out after Mr. Pahl and his team have had the opportunity to look at the area. Okay, let's go.
Kind of interesting case, a little more to go by than the other case we have been covered the last week. That scalpel found at the scene, is it the same as the ones found at the apartment? The vape, is that, hi Jamie, is that the same as is found back at her apartment? Her credit card in his wallet. So far, not a lot of super hard evidence, and it'll probably be a little bit hard to figure out what really happened because her body was in such a decomposed state. So we don't even know if she was stabulated. Well, at least not in the headlines I've seen so far. So it's going to be a little bit interested.
Yeah.
Lesko wanted me to offend the Danish, so here you go. Hopefully I spelled it right. Brandon is, yeah, kind of. Well, this won't offend the Danish, but he is that's probably how you would say a sissy girl. But Brandon is a sissy girl. The way he have milked, oh, my beagle stepped on my foot. Let me cry.
It's always the beagle's fault.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good for once. What translated. And Carmen says, also thank you everyone who donated. It's been a huge help, much love. And again, Saturday, if Carmen is not sleeping, she will be joining me and we'll try and raise $5 more for her body armor. So if you want to do it, swing by Saturday at 9 Eastern. But Jamie, what do we think about this case so far? The way her body,
mystery. So
yeah, with the state of her body, it kind of sounds like a sexual assault gone wrong.
yeah, well, it's kind of interesting, but it's just like there's so many factors of like what a busy area, and then how did they not get him on tape with all the business right there and all the, like when did, I don't know. I'm just so intrigued.
Well, it looks like there's more to bite into than there was in the last case. That was pretty open and shut. This case, I think we can't just as quickly just say, well, he did it.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I don't know.
if she knew and she was in contact with one of his Filipino ladies, again, that takes away the entire, oh, he wanted to unalive her to go bang some Filipinos.
Well, that whole aspect too is just, I don't know. Like, I need to know more because it sounds like they just have not really been together, but been with each other, dealing with each other for 23 years, on again, off again, never married. I mean, what was the status of their relationship? It sounds like they were just, I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit of a rot or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like maybe just not really together, but obviously they had a kid together, so she helped him out or something like that. But then just have like he's got these Filipino girlfriends and he's gonna move and live this life. And she knew about it. I mean, were they really even together? Like, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah, we have
like,
to come back. But tomorrow we'll start out finishing off the other case because we need the closing arguments, and then, which is kind of fine because Wisconsin is an hour behind, so it doesn't matter as much that we'll be a little bit late, and then we'll watch this trial when the other one goes on verdict watch. As you can see today, we ended up being 20 minutes late, even though we started roughly 2 hours after the case started. So I hope it's going to be as interesting as the first day, because I actually think the first day has been quite interesting. Not every day is that great. Every case is that great on the first day. But
yeah, I
Jamie
can't
wants
wait till to start tracking down like his
cell
dealings.
phone. Apparently,
Yeah.
he had some Google searches and something that could be interesting. So,
Yeah.
but Jamie wants to say thank you, and I want to go watch my stupid football team lose again. 3-0 down, Jamie, in the first half.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Is that
horrible.
bad?
Normal football matches, maybe on a good day, has 3 goals.
Oh.
Last time we played this team, we lost 5-1. Så
Wow.
ja, not a good day. Ja, en lille tøspige med lysrød tutu.
What?
En lille tøspige med lysrød tutu. Nederdel. A little
Wearing a
with a
tutu?
pink tutu skirt.
Oh.
He's talking about Brandon.
Sounds about right.
Sounds good, Carmen. Everyone, come back tomorrow. Follow on all the social media platforms that I am on, because we don't always get the notification out. And look out, because I have this tendency, if I wake up in the middle of my night or very early, I'll do a late night stream where we do a little bit more off the books than we do the normal streaming, which is a little more it's caught. We are a little more within the lines. At night it can get a little bit rough. So
yeah, you're always out partying at night.
yeah.
Well, this was fun, guys. So I hope everybody has a great day.
Thank you all so much for stopping by. There is a witness. Well, remind me tomorrow, Jamie. We need that last witness before we get to tomorrow's witness.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Check out Nurse Kim and Jimmy talking Baker. Are they talking about me? Am I in trouble now? Am I part of the drama?
Don't be part of the drama.
Something really loud just went off outside.
Oh.
That sounded like something blew up, kind of.
Mm.
That's probably not a good idea. Well, it didn't sound like it was just outside. I could just hear something that really made a lot of noise. So I probably have to hear if the sirens goes off.
Yeah,
Jamie,
all right.
I don't know how much it is your time, because stupid time shift. It must be
3:30.
3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3:30.
Yeah, that noise is the drama coming from you.
Mm-hmm.
Bak for nok en to. Baka får nok en tår. No, oh, well, I just had a lot of drama today on my Twitch thread, so I didn't know. I can't keep up who we hate and love now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike has been Twitch boarding me all day, so I don't know. I don't care. The only people I care about are you, not Zach, my kids, my family, and all the other wonderful people who now and again graces my presence. And again, if some of them don't like me, I have wide enough hips that I can bear the pressure. So that's how it is.
Okay.
Well, everyone says they have wide enough shoulders. My shoulders are not that wide, but my hips are kind of big.
Got those birthing hips.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
Objection, Your Honor.
So you literally built a cannon?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All
right, I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't have cared.
You wouldn't have cared?
No.
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
No.
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
Probably did. Everybody has.
Yes, apparently.
So there-
Everybody has.